Wow, didn't really think I had that many until put them all together like this. It's a little embarrassing. Hey guys, it's V. So today we are going to be going through my highlighter collection here. I just thought this would be a fun video. I'm not decluttering, let's get real. I love all of these highlighters, so yeah, it's not a declutter video. Also pause, I just want to add here, I know this isn't a huge collection as I am not a beauty guru. I bought all this stuff, so just wanted to add that in here. I know it's not a lot of highlighters, but for the average person it kind of is. Just a collection video and like swatching stuff, you know, seeing if it's something that I use a lot or, you know, pretty much most of these I use on a pretty regular basis. You can tell pretty much by how they've been dug into, like this one here, you can tell I use it. And so yeah, I just thought we would go through my collection of highlighters today because I thought this would be a fun video. So yeah, let's get into it. I guess we'll start out with, what's this on top? Let's start out with this one. Let's start out with a Becca one. This is a little mini of Becca, and I believe it is Opal. Yes, it's a little mini of Becca Opal. So it's the super cute little mini version. As you can see, this is the size of a regular Becca highlighter, so it's a little mini. I think I got it in a set because Becca does really good mini sets where they have these, and I think it's like $30 and you can get a mini of this. Usually there's like a cream in there, so as you can see, super creamy, super pigmented, very, very pretty. It's decently good for my skin tone. It's a little dark, but you know, during the summer I can usually get away with it, but it's very, very sparkly and pretty and pigmented, so I do love it. I do use it every so often. I actually got a broken one of these when I bought my little set online, so they sent me 2 of them. So I have one actually that I gave to Sam because I didn't need 2 of them. But with saying I don't need 2 of them, I have 2 of them because I had lost this one. I told you guys, I don't remember what video it was, but like I had misplaced this and I was so mad about it. Like I could not find it for the longest time, and I couldn't even find the other one. I had 2, like I said, and I couldn't find the other one, and so I actually got a 100-point perk of the same thing. And so yeah, I have a 100-point perk. I don't even think that's been touched. Okay, it might have been like very lightly swatched. Maybe I need to give this to somebody because I obviously don't need 2. I have this one. I don't need another one of these. I'm gonna give this to somebody. Oh wow, look at me decluttering when I said I wasn't gonna declutter. This like has not even been used. So yeah, I'm gonna give this one away, but it's the same. It's Becca Opal, and I got it because I lost this one and I wanted it, and it was a 100-point perk, so it was gonna be free, so I got it. But yeah, I'm gonna give that away. Look at me. Look at me go. Okay, let's go on to something else. By the way, my rings are always in my description boxes now, so in case you want to know where my rings are from or what nail polish I'm wearing, I actually really love this nail polish. It's very pretty. This combo is a winner. Okay, let's move on. Let's go to this Milani blush here. So I've got blush. It's highlighter, Vianna. It is not blush. This is a Milani Afterglow Strobe Light. Yeah, it's in the color Strobe Light. I like how it has a little face. My camera's like wanting to recognize it. It's like moving it around. But I think these were like $8 or $9. They are super, super pretty. The texture of them is very different. As you can see, it's not even really disrupting that pattern, but they are very, very pigmented. Like, look at that. That is really, really pretty. And this one is good for light skin tones. As you can see, it's lighter than Opal there, and it's really reflective. Like, uber pretty, and the packaging is like really nice. It is plastic, of course, but it's really nice and like sturdy. I feel like it's good packaging, so I really love that. I use it all the time. It's very pretty. It actually has similar packaging to this one, but this one actually feels a little bit more cheap, and this one was like 3 times the price of this one. So Ofra, you need to get on Milani's side there and figure out what they're doing. But this is the Beverly Hills highlighter, and I got this actually when That Taylor was doing a charity event on eBay with Project Beauty Share. I bought this off of their eBay page, so I actually got a little bit of a discount on it, but it has the prettiest colors in here. I just love how it has the white, so you can mix it with any of the other colors. This color is like super unique. I'll go ahead and swatch that one for you guys. Hopefully you can see it okay. It is so pretty. Look at that. It's like got a pink iridescence to it. It is really pretty. By the way, we are just in natural lighting here. There's a window like kind of up towards this way, so we're just sitting on my floor looking at my highlighter collection. But yeah, that one is really pretty. This one is also a gorgeous rose gold. It's a little too deep to be a highlighter on me, but if I mix it with the white, I can kind of get away with it. But just look at that. Like that sparkle. Oh, so pretty. So I think I got this for like $25 or $26, but for 5 colors, it's really, really nice. It's kind of powdery, but very pretty still. Let's go into a drugstore, another drugstore. Let's go into this next one. This is one of the duochrome illuminating powders. Honestly, I don't really use this very much because it is not very pigmented. This is in Lavender Steel. It's a really, really pretty color, like super gorgeous. I love the color of it, but it is just not very pigmented. Like, as you can see, I really, really have to dig into it to get any color, and then it's just not crazy pigmented. Like, you can see it, and it's got that really pretty kind of pink duochrome, but honestly the Moonchild palette over here is much more pigmented in my opinion, so I wouldn't really recommend these, honestly. Like, it's pretty and you can get it built up to a pretty color, but I don't know, it's just not my favorite. This is actually a highlighter that I got off of eBay, and I didn't even realize it was like an Anastasia like fake highlighter until I got it, because it didn't have a picture of the top of the packaging. It only had the inside, and when I got it, it was actually broken, so I have repressed it since then. But this is the Starlight one, and it's I got it off eBay. Like I said, I can link the eBay finds in the little eye for you guys. But yeah, I had to repress it, but it still is super, super pretty. And it still works really, really well. It's so pretty. I don't know though, because I've seen a lot of sketchy things about eBay makeup, so I don't know if I'd recommend buying it, but it is really, really reflective. Like, look at that. Super pretty. Let's go on to my little Makeup Forever palette here, which honestly I don't really like very much, but it had all these highlighters in it, so I wanted to show it to you guys because I have a couple of very unique highlighters, as you guys can see. So the first one here is obviously my Pikachu highlighter that I got from Bitch Slap Cosmetics, and I actually did a whole video testing this out, so I'll link it in the eye for you guys. Any videos that I've done on highlighters in here, I will try to link for you guys, like depending on like where I bought it, like eBay or something. I will try to link it if I can, if I remember. But yeah, so I got the Pikachu one, and then I also have this very iridescent rainbow highlighter, and this is from Divina Cosmetics, and so is this eyeshadow, rainbow eyeshadow right here. So those are both from Divina Cosmetics, and I also did a video testing that out, and I did a rainbow eye look. So if you want to watch that, it would be kind of cool. Like, it's very like inspired, not inspired, but it could have been inspired by this really gorgeous rainbow aura crystal that I got off of Etsy. So pretty. I know some of you guys want me to do like a rainbow inspired look for my crystal series, but if you want that in the meantime, I did do a video using these as things for my eyeshadow look, so go ahead and watch that. That's a pretty cool video. But I also have in here, I have Ofra, I'm not sure which one this is, You Do You. Okay, so I have Ofra You Do You from Dupe That and Ofra. This one is really pretty as an eyeshadow. It doesn't work on me as a highlight. It is way too orangey and deep, but I actually did an eye look, and a bunch of you guys asked me to do a video on that eye look, but oh my gosh, it's so pretty. It's like a duochrome kind of gold, like orangey pink. It's very pretty on the eyes, so I love that as an eyeshadow, not as a highlighter. And then I also have Urban Decay Sin, which I actually just used in a pretty recent video. I think it was my crystallized tutorial. Yeah, it was. So yeah, it's a very pretty highlight, perfect for pale skin. It's very reflective. That word is going to come up a lot today. Very reflective and bright, so it's very pretty. So I thought I would get those out of the way because there are some cool highlighters in there. Next thing I have here is a little Makeup Geek highlighter. I love this thing. This one is in the shade Lit, and it's one of their duochromes. You guys, it is so pretty. It's like, oh my gosh, I can't even like, I just have to show you because it's so pretty. It's like a gold with a pink iridescence to it. So pretty, and when you put it on, it just intensifies the prettiness. Like, just check that out, you guys. So pretty. The Makeup Geek highlighters, first of all, I love the packaging. It is so like just high class. It just looks so nice, and it's got a great mirror. I'm not gonna show you guys myself. I look like trash today, but it's so pretty. I love their highlighters. That's the only one I have, but I love it. Next thing here, I have one of these Wet n Wild highlighting powders that one of my lovely Instagram followers sent to me because I posted about how sad I was that I could not find it anywhere. This one is in the shade The Sweetest Bling, and she sent it to me. It was so, like, I cried. I literally cried because I was so happy that she sent it, and you can see it has gotten a lot of use. It is so pretty. It is such a pretty color. Like, seriously, so unique. It's almost, it's a little bit similar, I'll say, to the pink highlight in the Carly Bybel Deluxe Edition palette. It's very similar to that. It's got kind of like that almost purple shift to it, but it's really, really pretty. And I'm so thankful to the subscriber that sent this to me, because I just, it just, the thought that someone went out of their way to go find this for me and send it is just mind-blowing to me, and I love you guys so much. My Muse fam is the best fam! Seriously, y'all are awesome. Next thing I have here is the Jeffree Star Cosmetics and Manny MUA Skin Frost in Eclipse. Like, honestly, say what you want about either one of them, it doesn't really matter, because I just really wanted the highlight for the makeup, and when it comes down to it, it's about makeup. If you have an opinion either way about either one of them, that's fine. I honestly just really liked the highlighter. It's really pretty, although it doesn't pick up on a brush very well for me. I don't know if I'm not using it right. It's pretty, don't get me wrong, like, look at that reflect. It's really pretty. But yeah, I can't pick it up on a brush. I feel like using it with my hand works a little bit better, so I don't know. It's fine. I really love the holographic packaging though. Like, that just really, like, I just really love moon stuff, and like, it just so happens that Manny MUA also loves that, so just the name spoke to me, and I love the crescent moon, so that's really why I picked it up. It's not really like, it's nothing serious. It really isn't. No shade to anybody. It's just, it's nothing serious. Let's do this palette now here. This is the Sleek Solstice palette. I got this off of eBay. It was in one of my very popular eBay finds. And yeah, it's a gorgeous palette. I'll go ahead and swatch it for you guys so you can see. This one is a cream, so I'm not going to swatch that one. But just to show you guys how pigmented this palette is. And I think it was like, I don't even know. I think mine was like 15 bucks on eBay. But I know that like in other countries you can get it cheaper because it's, I think it's UK based. But just look at those. So freaking bright, so blinding, so blinding. They are beautiful, so I totally recommend this palette if you don't already have it. It is gorgeous. My leg is falling asleep, you guys. We're only halfway done. My leg is asleep. Next thing I'll talk about is the Precious Petals highlighter from Wet n Wild. This is a very beautiful highlighter. It's very used, as you can see. It is a little bit dark for me though, which kind of sucks. Like, I have to be careful how I apply it, but it's very pretty, and just I want the new one that they just came out with. That's kind of like a pinky one that's a little bit lighter than this. I want that new one, but it's been sold out on Ulta, so I haven't been able to pick it up yet. But very pretty, super pigmented, like great quality, and this was like $4. I went on the hunt for this highlighter, you guys. Oh my god, back in the day. Like, it looks much darker than I remember it looking. Like, I feel like it's looked lighter on me. I don't know, but I went on the freaking hunt. You don't know how many Walgreens and CVS's I went to look for this baby, and I finally found it, so it's kind of more of a trophy piece in any case. Next, I have these two Becca highlighters. You guys, okay, back in the day when I first started getting into makeup, I was like, I would never spend, what, $38 I think is how much each of these are. I would never spend $38 on a highlighter. Never. I would never. Well, check me out. I have two of them. So this one is the Rose Quartz from Becca, and it was limited edition, so I don't think you can get it anymore, but it just spoke to me. And I am not regretting purchasing it at all. I love it. It's so beautiful, and it's such a unique color. Like, I haven't found anything in my collection that's just like this color, and it's light enough for me. It's just a perfect like blush topper. It's just, it's beautiful. I just love it so much. I'm so happy I got it, and the packaging is just everything. And so then when the amethyst one came out, the prismatic amethyst, I was like, oh. And you know what? I thought that the lavender steel one from NYX was gonna be a dupe for it, but they are actually different, you guys. Like, honestly, not a lot of times you'll hear me say that the high end is better than the drugstore, but with this one, the high end is better than the drugstore because it's more pigmented, you guys. It really is. I mean, it's beautiful. It's such a pretty... Why does it keep showing me? Stop. Why does it keep showing me? Stop showing me. I look terrible right now, but it is so pretty, you guys. Let me just show you. It's really pigmented compared to the NYX one. You can just see from that. And it's got the most beautiful pink purple duochrome. Just worth every penny. I think this one is still on Sephora, so you might still be able to get it. I totally recommend it. I think it's beautiful. We're sort of nearing the end now, you guys. We're getting towards the end of my highlighters. We'll go ahead and go with another Wet n Wild one. This one I honestly haven't really used very much. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Gold Bar, and this was limited edition. I don't remember. It was a while ago. ago actually that this one came out, but it's very, very pretty. So I'll go ahead and swatch it for you guys just so you can see it. But I mean, it's really pretty. I'll swatch the star and then I'll swatch the gold bar so you can see what the colors look like. Super, super pretty. Not really a highlighter for me, obviously. Like, it's very deep for my skin tone, but makes a beautiful eyeshadow. But I honestly haven't gotten a lot of use out of it. It was only like $4 or $5. I bought it when it first launched on the website. And yeah, it's pretty, but I just don't get a lot of use out of it. So I don't know. Maybe I'll gift that to somebody. But it was limited edition. I'm very, very attached to my limited edition things. I just hate to get rid of them because I'm like, no, you can't get this anymore. I want to keep it. But I don't know. Maybe I'll give that one away because I just haven't used it and someone else could definitely use it. Now, this next thing here is near and dear to my heart. And even though I don't use it very often, I just love it because it is called Dreamcatcher. And it is one of these super shock cheeks from ColourPop. Very, very cool. This formula is so unique, you guys. It really is. It is a very different formula. I don't even know if they still have this one in Dreamcatcher. Do they still have it? Look at that. I just love playing with this. It's so much fun. But the color is really, really stunning as well. I'll swatch it right here for you guys. Like, it's a little bit of a duochrome also. It's got a little bit of like peach and then it's got gold and it's really, really pigmented on the cheeks. It's very pretty. So I will never get rid of that one. Also, because a bunch of you guys, when this first came out, you tagged me on Instagram and you were like, V, you have to get this because it says Dreamcatcher. And that just warms my heart that you guys are thinking about me. So I'm keeping it for that too. Nostalgia purposes. Next one here is a Lorac. What are these called? The Illuminating Highlighters. This one is in the shade Moonlight, which I love the name of that for sure. It's very, very subtle. If you like a subtle glow rather than like a straight up streak on your face, you might really like this one because it's pigmented. Like, it's nice, but it's very glowy. It's much more of a sheen on the skin, as you can kind of see. Like, the difference between the Dreamcatcher and that one, you can tell. It's just a little bit more of a sheen. It's very pretty though. The color of it is gorgeous. It's unique. I really like it. I don't use it very often just because usually I like something a little bit brighter, but I do love this for more like natural makeup days where I just have on mascara or like a really light colored eye look. It's very pretty. The packaging is very nice. Gotta love that magnetic closure for sure. Here I have my Becca Moonstone, my poor little baby Becca Moonstone. This one has been broken, you guys. I can't even tell you how many times because I keep this one in my work bag. And so it just gets thrown around a little bit and not a very good place for it, but I have used it to death. Like, this is one where I would actually consider purchasing the full size because I've actually used it enough to warrant that. Like, when this one is out, I might purchase the full size of that Moonstone because it's super gorgeous. Like, the packaging is totally worn off. It doesn't even say Becca anymore, but it is Moonstone. I got this in one of those little sets as well. Next thing is a Tarte highlighter. This one is actually in the shade Stunner. It's really, really pretty, you guys. Really pretty. It's a little deep for me, but it smells like chocolate, and that makes me happy. I think I got this as like a free purchase kind of thing at Sephora. It's so pretty. It's a little powdery there, but look at that. It is a stunner for sure. Like, it's gorgeous. I really, really like it, and it smells like cocoa powder, so that's an extra plus. And it's a little mini. I just love little minis. Like, little mini highlighters, those are my thing. Let's go to this ColourPop one. This is the Here Comes the Sun duo from ColourPop, and it was a collab with, I believe, a YouTuber or a blogger, I'm not sure. But this one, this is very, very pretty. Although I don't really love ColourPop's highlighter formula, I just really like this one. It's very pretty. I'm not sure what the name of the highlighter is. I'm sorry about that. But the highlighter is very pretty. It's a little more subtle. It's a little bit more on the glow side as well, especially because it's kind of hard to pick up on a brush, but it is very pretty. So I wanted to show it to you guys. Let's get into this glow kit right here. We have the Sun Dipped Glow Kit. Actually, let me wash off my hand because both of my hands are pretty covered in swatches right now. Okay, so this is the Glow Kit in Sun Dipped by Anastasia, and this I actually got as a mistake. Sam actually got me the Moonchild Glow Kit as a birthday present, I believe, and they sent her this one instead, and so she said, well, you can have that one, and so she gave it to me. So I got this one for free, which was really awesome. And yeah, so that is what it looks like. Anastasia told her that she could keep this one, and so she just gave it to me because she wanted to, because she's an awesome best friend. So these are the colors in here. Gorgeous colors. I love them all so much. Like Tourmaline, this one as an eyeshadow, it's pretty bomb, you guys. Look at that. It is so pigmented. Like, let me just show you another one just so you can see. Let's do bronzed. Not really a highlight for me, but look at that. On a deeper skin tone, that would be fire. Look at, oh my God. So pigmented, you guys. Like, it's crazy. These are so worth it. Like, gorgeous. And then we've got the Moonchild Glow Kit, which I use all the time. As you can see, I have dug into these shadows here. I just recently used Lucky Clover in a tutorial. I don't think I've actually used this Purple Horseshoe eyeshadow in a long time. I think I used it at Halloween last year, but I need to use Blue Moon too. Like, how gorgeous would that be for like a moonstone tutorial on my eyes? That would be so pretty. Let me swatch it so you guys can see. Ooh, yes, that icy blue. And then let's go ahead and swatch Pink Heart also. I'll swatch those two for you guys. Pink Heart. Look at that. It's got little glitters in there too. Can you guys see that? So pretty. And then is this one Blue Moon? Blue Ice? I'm not sure. Don't remember. But it's so pretty. Look at that. Oh, so pretty. Yeah, Blue Moon. So freaking pretty. I love this palette, and I really want to get the other one, the Aura, or is it Aurora? I don't remember, but I want to get it. Just haven't gotten around to it yet, but I do want it. I love that hollow packaging too. Only got a couple things left, so we have two things that are very similar. I actually did a video comparing both of these. The first one is the Becca Jaclyn Hill Champagne Glow palette, which has inside, it has, my nail. It has Pearl. It also has Champagne Pop, and it has brushed copper, brushed, I think it's blushed copper in there. And as you can see, if you look at these side by side with the Physicians Formula Shimmer Strobing palette, it's pretty suspicious there, isn't it? I actually did a whole video comparing these. I can link it in the eye for you guys, but just to spoil that video for you guys, total dupe. Dupe city, you guys, dupe city. But go watch that video if you don't believe me, because they're very close. And only have two little highlighters left here. The first one is this one. I actually just got this in my Ipsy bag last month. This is a Nomad product, and this is the Illuminating Highlighting Powder in Stockholm or Midnight Sun. I'm not really sure, but it's so cute and little. I just wanted to include it because it's so precious. Like, look at that little highlighter. It's so pretty, and it's actually really pigmented and very nice. So I am excited to use that more because I haven't used it yet. And the last thing the last thing we have here is the Physicians Formula Natural Nude Shimmer Brick. I'm not sure, but I use this so much. I brought this with me traveling because I knew that I could use it as eyeshadow, I could use it as highlight, I could use it as whatever I wanted to use it as, but it has beautiful colors, you guys. Like, let's just take a little swatch of what we've got here. Let's do the four corners of this palette. You can get so many variations of highlight, of eyeshadow, of everything. This is so worth, I think it's like $12 or $13. The packaging's bulky AF, but it's so worth it. It is such a pretty color. So that is all my highlighters, you guys. We are back. We've got all of them here. Let's put them all back on screen so you guys can see them. The only one that I think I'm going to give away is my little opal. I'm going to find a friend to give that to because it's too gorgeous not to be used by somebody. But I'm so glad that you guys watched this video with me. If you enjoyed it, be sure to give it a thumbs up down below. Show some love to that like button. And if you subscribe, you can be a member of my Muse family. And I love you guys so, so much. Thank y'all so much for watching. And I will see y'all in my next video. Bye, guys!